If you've got a fishing or ski boat with a radio in it, chances are the FM AM radio doesn't work very well. A lot of boats that come factory with stereos installed, they don't put antennas on them. They might have a wire coming out of the back of the receiver tucked behind some carpet, but that's it. Most boats I've had with any radio in them at all, the radio stations hardly ever work right. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to simply add an antenna to your ski boat, fishing boat, or whatever kind of boat you have to vastly improve your FM and AM stations. I've installed this particular antenna on a couple boats I've had in the past and it works perfect. It only runs around like 15, 16 bucks on Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description below. Just click on that, it'll take you right to Amazon, order it, and it'll show up at your doorstep in 1 to 2 days. Total install time is probably about 10 minutes. I like this one so much. One, it's rubber. So if you hit it with a fishing pole or something on a dock, it's not going to break like a metal one, and it's not going to bend. Also, it is adjustable. There's a 90-degree coupler down here. You can actually side mount it and have it come up, or you can have it just like this where it's straight up and down. It also has a decent amount of length so that you don't want to install this on the other side of your boat where your radio is, but there's a decent amount of length of wire, so you can mount it a little ways away from your stereo if you need to, and still have plenty of wire to hook up. It's very simple to install. Getting your tools out, installing it, putting your tools away, you're around 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and get this installed on this boat. The hardest thing to install one of these is probably just finding a location. You need to find a location where you can drill through your boat, easily access the wire, get this tightened up, and you're good to go. So I'm going to mount this one about right here, so it's in out of the way, like when you're close up to a dock. You wouldn't want to mount it out here because obviously it's going to get damaged. It's going to be right in here somewhere, so if someone's sitting here, it's not going to hit them in the head, and it should provide good radio reception. There's nothing really around it. Now also, I'll put a link in the description to buy this one off Amazon. If you want it showing up at your doorstep in 1 to 2 days, just click on the link below, it'll take you right to it. Now, depending on what kind of material you're drilling through will depend on how you want to drill it. I always like to drill a small pilot hole, maybe around 3/16 of an inch, and then go in with a bigger drill bit. So I got my pilot hole through. I did climb inside just to double check. So that's also nice to, whenever you're going to drill on a bolt, drill a small hole first, double check before you drill something big and make a huge mistake. So I'm good to go on location. I've checked the inside. Not close to any wires or anything. So I'm going to go ahead, open up that hole to 3/8, and then we can go ahead and install. So now to install this, you need to take the antenna apart a little bit, take this base off of the stud. Now this base part right here, this is where you drill the hole out. That's going to go down inside the hole. And now you can install the antenna. And now we're going to go ahead and thread everything together underneath. This is what it looks like. Nice clean install. We'll go underneath and see how it's bolted on. Right there you can see the wire underneath, and you just have that lock washer and nut on there. You tighten that up and just plug it into your radio. All right, there's the antenna connection coming off the radio. You just plug that in. All you gotta do is just zip tie the wire, tuck it out of the way, and you're good to go.
97 ZOK.
That antenna is installed, the radio works perfect. I've got a couple stations I never had before, and this job's complete. Now your AM FM stations are going to come in crystal clear, and you're going to get a lot more of them. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.